Once dismissed as a remote and lawless expanse, Balochistan is now erupting onto the global radar. Not just for its brutal insurgency and human suffering, but for its growing role in the grand geopolitical chessboard. From school bus bombings to IED blasts targeting military convoys, violence has again gripped Pakistan's largest and most volatile province. Children, civilians, soldiers, all claimed by a conflict that shows no sign of resolution. In March, the hijacking of the Jafar Express became a national spectacle as armed rebels held hostages for hours. Protests rippled through Quetta, Karachi and beyond. Families demanded answers and the release of loved ones who had disappeared, allegedly at the hands of the state. The government responded with the usual script: crackdowns, raids and arrests. But the deeper divide between the Baloch people and the Pakistani state widened. Their new insurgent campaign, Operation Balm, has already made headlines. It's not merely a rebel threat. It's a reflection of a deep and generational grievance, one rooted in decades of marginalization, state neglect, and violent repression. Amid this storm, a surprising announcement came in June. The Middle East Media Research Institute, or MEMRI, unveiled its new Balochistan Studies Project. Headquartered in Washington and long seen as close to Israeli intelligence circles, MEMRI is now dedicating serious resources to monitoring, translating, and amplifying Baloch voices. A dry press release for some, a seismic shift for others. Israel's interest in Balochistan has never been openly declared until now. The MEMRI initiative signals a new phase of psychological and diplomatic warfare in the region. By translating sources in Urdu, Balochi, Persian, and Pashto, the Institute is laying the groundwork for influence, pressure, and potential support. What MEMRI is doing is not military, but make no mistake, this is intelligence-grade information warfare, and the timing is no coincidence. As Iran and Pakistan deepen cooperation in areas like missile development and regional militancy, Israel is quietly drawing its own lines. By spotlighting rebel struggles, championing oppressed minorities, and opening new channels of narrative influence. For India too, this shift is welcome. It has long backed Baloch voices. Now, with Israel formally engaging, New Delhi gains a strategic partner in keeping pressure on Pakistan's western flank, far from Kashmir but no less volatile. To understand why Balochistan matters, follow the minerals. The province isn't just a war zone. It sits atop vast reserves of rare earths, uranium, copper, and natural gas. These materials are essential for clean energy, tech, satellite systems, military radar, and global supply chains. And both the US and China want it. Beijing has already sunk billions into Gwadar port, hoping to turn it into a crown jewel of the China-Pakistan economic corridor. But the rising tempo of violence and rebel attacks threaten that dream.
To China and Pakistan to withdraw immediately from Balochistan. This warning to China and Pakistan was also given by our leader, General Aslam Baloch, but China failed to pay heed.
For Washington, meanwhile, Balochi unrest is a wildcard that complicates efforts to stabilize Afghanistan's western border, constrain Iran, and maintain access to critical mineral flows. In this world of local grievances and global calculations, Balochistan is now both pawn and prize. Its people are caught between resistance and repression, while its soil becomes a contested resource battleground. Israel's interest, while welcomed by some as overdue recognition, also raises red flags. Is this a genuine commitment to human rights, or just another case of weaponizing minority struggles for geopolitical advantage? For Israel, for India, for the United States, and for China, Balochistan is no longer just a map border. It's a living fault line in the battle for influence, resources, and narrative control. Bureau Report, India Today Global.